Hi guys, hope you're doing fine. I'm okay and I thank God for the new day. Today is on a Sunday. I can't even remember it's 7th or 8th or 6th. Is it 6th or 7th? One of the days. Anyway, I can't remember. So I'm preparing to go to church. Today I felt like wearing, let me show you, like wearing this big dress. It flows up to down. I think at the end of the video I'll show you the full video. It's flowing up to down, down, down. It's not, people who know this, it's a very it's a long how do we call it, nguo ya kitambo sana. Yeah, so I don't usually do makeup when I go to church. Reasons: I feel like I need to worship. Maybe I'll cry, I'll be emotional, I'll be so happy, I'll sweat, I'll dance. But today I feel like doing my makeup, but just a simple makeup. I'm starting with Fit primer. Yeah, these are primer. It's written primer. I'm starting with Fit primer. And I'm not a makeup artist, so don't judge me. Don't ask me what happened here. No, I'm just doing my style. When I want something for an occasion, then I'll come to the makeup artist. But because I'm not a makeup artist and everybody sticks to their lane, I'm not one. So let me just do this small prep and go to church with some extra confidence. Okay, so I didn't know where my sponge was, so we can now start. And I've realized, oh gosh, I've realized I have a problem with applying foundation, because I realized I usually apply a lot. I usually apply a lot of foundation until it doesn't uh, blend with the neck. And I was told that is because I apply a lot. So today I want to do touch up, just touch up. Finish with the foundation, just a touch up, not so bright. And then I will do, now I'll be applying the powder. Liner. I'll start with the lip liner. Lip balm, but a colored one, and it's nude, but it will stay the whole day. Okay, that's enough. I'll not do a lot. I'm going to church. If it was not church, I'll put all, like nitaeka ijai. I'm using Adora wax. That is what I retouched my hair with yesterday. Now we can do our final. But all these are Fit. I'm using Fit primer and Fit, how do you call it? Is it for men? Oh, okay. I thought it's item. I thought that they're for men. Setting spray. It comes like this. It comes with the primer and the setting spray. Yeah. I've done my setting spray. So let me dress up my daughter, then we go for church. Today was just a short video showing you how, I don't know why this thing is showing off, but when I stand up, it will not show off. But now it's kind of inaingia ndani natoka nje and all that. Yeah, I need to encourage somebody before I leave. I want to encourage you. Yeah, so what I wanted to tell you is this. No matter your situation in life, no matter what you're going through, there's always God who knows the beginning and the end. Why am I saying this? There was a time I was really asking God for my business. It was really down. Like, you know, when you talk of down, it was so down. Not even like, it's not a long time ago. Before I went home in August, what made me stay home the whole month is because since like March to July, I could not sell. The sales were down. I would wake up in the morning and get discouraged. I go to work, but my mind tells me that even if you go, you'll not get anything. And for sure, I would come back. I've sold 100, 200, 500. And this is a shop that used to sell 30,000 a day. Sales, not a profit. Leave alone profit, it might be less. But I'm saying sales. We used to do sales of 30, 40,000 a day. Then it went down to 3 to 5,000, 1,000, until we started saying, even if tukitengeza 500, tunashukuru. Little did we know that it went up to sometimes we could not live without getting anything, but sometimes I would sell even airtime for 40 shillings and we call it a day. And I know who I am. I know I'm a child of God. I know God has created me. I am a servant of God. I am a believer. I have faith. I believe in mountains being crashed down. I believe in trees being told to leave this area and go to another area. I believe in miracles. But I don't know why I was so down. I was so shattered that the business, I was killing it by my tongue. I used to say, even if I go, hakuna kitu naenda kumake. Hata ni struggle, there's nothing I'm going to make. And then the devil sent people of the same experience. Rosie, job yako iko aje? Because hata yangu iko down. Job size iko mbaya. I remember at times I used to feel like the government has brought us to this pain. And I'm like, why is KRA on my neck? Why is the Nairobi City Council on my neck? Why do they want me to pay for taxes and yet I'm not selling? The landlord wants his rent. And I'm like, seriously? Why should I just frustrate myself? This is frustration. And I didn't know when you confess frustration, frustration do come. When you believe that maisha iko chini, maisha itakuwa chini. For you, it will. And the devil will make sure people of the same experience are the ones who will come closer to you. So, I used to feel like God has left me, God has forgotten me, or God is talking to me to stop business, come back in the house, re-strategize, think of another thing, and start afresh. But I'm looking at, if I come back to the house, close the shop, maybe because some of them are food stuff, I bring them in the house, we eat them, we use them, and then tumesahau. Then after that, what happened next? Will I be thinking with cashless? So I was like, at that shop, it's already a platform for me to do this business or to think of another business when I'm still there. Because the moment I'll go, that shop will be rented to somebody else. Starting to look for a shop and looking for customers, the clientele, goodwill, where will I get it from? So I felt like I'd done a lot of, how do you call it? I'd done a lot of marketing. I was known there. So I think when I started feeling the pain is when Equity took the machine. I used to have Equity, Corp, and M-Pesa. So when Equity took their machine, I felt bad. Because that commission that I was getting from Equity was dearly good. And I felt so bad. You know, the way you release the machine. But I used to feel like that woman in the Bible, that there were two ladies, they gave birth, then one other lady, the child died. So this one who was still having the child, when they were told, let's split in the middle, everybody to have their piece, and this woman, because she was the owner of the child, she said, no, just give her. Just give her. Because splitting is killing. So that is how I was feeling. Giving the machine was like, oh my God. I wish to hold it, and I'm like, I will work, I'll get customers, I will struggle, I will do this. But you see, the float was going and going and going. So the last minute, I gave it, and I remember I cried. I gave the machine, and I smiled. But the moment they left, I was down. I bowed down and cried like a mother crying for her baby is gone. And that thing really broke my heart. And I felt like, sitaki machine ya Equity tena, sitaki. And that is how I stopped. So Coop was a bit on my neck, but they were a bit linen. So I was going on with Coop. I went on, until now I realized customers were not coming. The moment you tell them, Sina Equity, they go. Sina Equity, they go. They don't ask for Coop. So I realized this. I started getting warning from Coop. You're not working, Roslyn. Guys, like I'm working. I'm even getting people to open accounts within my locality. They go open. I don't know what happened. They only deposit, they don't withdraw. But you see now in the bank, withdrawal is where you get your commission. Deposit, like it's very small. So the commission started going down, until now I could not get commission. What happened next? Coop came and picked the machine. So when they picked the machine, I think that is when my heart broke, because my plan was to open a bank. Not a bank in the sense that it's my name, just to have all the machines and just call banking system. Something, just bank. You come, you'll get all the machine. That was my plan. And that is how I trusted God. But I realized sometimes we put our expectation high on a higher bar, and we've not analyzed ourselves. Did you look at yourself? Did you go research? Did you go ask that if I have to have all these machines, how much should I have as a float? How much should I have as cash? And what is my traffic? Is the traffic of the clients good? And where I was not a good strategic place for the bank and all that, because people want at the main road, you know. Nobody wants to get out of the main road and start looking in the estate if they can get Coop, Equity, and all that. So somehow I started to... Okay, also Coop, when Coop went, when they took the machine, this time I didn't cry, but I said, I don't want anything to do with any bank. Even if they're giving me for free, I don't want. So you see, I'm now cursing, talking negative, talking painfully, having bad machungu, you know. So then pole nikasema, acha nifunge duka. That was, I think, the machine was taken in June. Then July, I was not at peace. I could not wake up. You know, I used to wake up because of the machines. They could motivate me to wake up because there's somebody wants to withdraw, somebody wants to pay school fees, somebody wants to deposit, and that would motivate me. Then I become down when there's no jobs. So that is the first thing that killed my spirit of waking up very early in the morning to go to work. So I'd wake up and do content, post in TikTok, I do content, post in YouTube, do content, post in Instagram in the morning. Then I go to work at around 11. So I'm like 6 to 10, I've done my contents. What I'm trying to say is that I got down, I got frustrated, I felt so bad. I felt like life is meaningless. I've never been an idle woman. Why am I going to be idle? Why am I, hata hiyo banilieka naenda nikishuka naenda underground. And I felt like God ameniacha. Ama God is talking to me. In fact, I used to feel like God is telling me stop business. That's what I used to feel. Because it's going down, it's like God is telling me, stop business. Business is not your thing. But I'm like, I've done business like way from high school. I started business when I was in high school. So I'm like, really? So this was just a joke. I was not in real business. But anyway, I felt like maybe that is what God is telling me. But I'm asking like myself, if I come back, who is going to employ a 50 years old woman? Which job am I going to look for? I'm going to apply as a who, as a what? I'm not energetic the way the 30 years, 20 years are energetic. If it's called, okay, I'm a secretary, I'm an admin. Admin sangapi nataka kuvaa glasses ndo ni type, So I was feeling like hata kuna mtu atanichora job sahi. So I felt like, okay, kitu nitafanya, ndajipatia up to December. Then I close the shop. I start advertising. If somebody wants the shop, nitukuje tupigiane hesabu, nimuzie na kila kitu. Mi nirudi home and think of something else. Then, so when I went and stayed home for a whole month, I'm not even caring. The rent I've not paid and I'm not even caring. Nikakaa home, I stayed with my parents and I was like with my siblings and there were so many activities. We did all this and then time to come back. So I was asking myself, where do I start from? How do I go to that shop? Naanzia wapi? But nikaenda, by God's grace, nikaanza kazi. And something, and I was praying for the shop. Nikasema Mungu kama umelinda duka, a whole month I was not here and the shop is okay. Vitu hazijaribika. Nikaanza. So slowly by slowly, God gave me favor. I started selling. I started speaking positive about the shop. Nikasema, God, I know my heart doesn't want to close, but my mind, my spirit, my physical eye is seeing defeat. I just pray that you renew my spiritual eye, that I may see success, that I may see growth, I may see expansion. If God, you're telling me to change the business, help me change it when I'm still here. And immediately nikapata pesa, nikaleta vitu za Kamukunji. Kidogo kidogo, I got a bail for doormats. And so, and then we started bringing men clothes and, women, vitu tu za wanawake za nikasonga, na mpaka saizi, we can now smile. Hata duka nilitaka kufunga, nikaanza kupata people giving me orders. Nilete 10 liter salad, nilete 25 kg rice. And somehow God has opened the spiritual eye. Until sai naona hata nitaive kuemploy mtu because God anaanza kunifungua macho. Yes, the money is not ati inakuja mingi, but the flow, the traffic is back. So I'm like, why was I killing what God has put in store? You are out there. Things are going down. You might be even a pastor. And your church, your members are like, hawakuji church kila Sunday. They've hawatoi tithe, hawatoi sadaka, they're not standing with you. You can even feel it, they're not praying. You are struggling with prayers. When your members are not praying, the pastor struggles so much with prayers. So you feel like you're struggling with prayers, things are not going your way. What's happening? You feel like, God, let me give up, let me close the church. No. At that particular moment is when God is with you. When you're so down, when you're asking questions, you're asking the right person. You're asking God, what's happening with the members you gave me? Why is the church going down? They're not even supporting, they're not giving, they're not coming to church. We are few every day, new members every day, the old members. We have to call to find out what is going on. Then God tells you, now let me pick up from there. Let me help you pick the church from there because it was not yours, it is mine. You're out there doing a business. You're out there employed. You're out there looking at your income, and it's not promising. It is not encouraging. I want to encourage you this morning. It might take long, like mine took a whole year crying. But you see now, even if I'm not saying I've reached somewhere, I'm saying I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel. I have opened my eyes and I've asked God to open my spiritual eye. And I just asked God to give me a new business. So as we are going on, I don't even know the next business, because now I'm bringing bells. I'll be bringing different bells. I don't know which bell I'll be bringing next. But because God, I'm praying now, I'm asking God, before I do anything, please, mighty Redeemer, help me. Before I get this marks, help me. Before I get this next bail, help me get the best bail for the glory and honor of your name. You know, and just go on like that, step by step, until the day God will tell you, now settle here and now come and serve me. Let you employ somebody, you come and serve me. I'll take care of the shop, you know. And that is how God wants things to be. So whatever is happening to you, how you feel, you're down, you're weak, you're frustrated, things are not moving your way, I'm here to tell you, God is on your side. And God is in the business of changing the whole situation, and the whole story. And you'll come back and testify smiling, happy and joyous. So that is how I wanted to encourage you, that there's nothing wrong. Even if it's looking so hard, something good is going to come out of it. Even if it's looking like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, God is going to bring a light at the end of the tunnel. You feel like your ways are crooked, God is going to straighten your path. You feel like everything is dark, the light of the Lord is going to light up your way, and you will see again. So thank you so much for watching, and God bless you. As I go to church, please go to church too, and let us be blessed together in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mungu kama